What is going on? We do transformations. It is your boy, Brian Mark. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the phone script so that you can start selling your 21-day fitness challenge. Now, first thing I need you to understand is phone scripts are absolutely necessary if you care about changing your prospect's life. Why? Because the prospect is coming to the phone call expecting some free stuff, and you're coming to the phone call hoping to enroll a client. And so you need to make sure that the conversation is obviously friendly and cooperative, but you're also guiding them towards the decision of becoming a 21-day challenger. Now, the most important part of the phone script is the first part. Why? Because you set the tone. So basically what you want to do as soon as the phone call starts is you want to spend about 30 seconds just talking, Hey, what's going on? It's Coach Kyla from We Do Transformations. How you doing today? Doing good. That's great. How's your day been? That's amazing. That's it. 30 seconds max. Then you want to get into it. And you're going to get into it with what I call a pre-frame. So this is exactly what this looks like. All right. So you're going to say this. First of all, John, I just want to say I appreciate you jumping on this call with me because it shows me that you're committed, ready for a change, and that you respect my time. So in return, I'm going to make sure this call is super valuable for you and make sure that we come up with a solution to help you get to in the best shape of your life. Is that fair? You're going to wait for them, and they're going to say yes. I'm like, okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about your main struggle in your fitness journey. We're going to go over your main fitness goal and why it's important to you. And I'm going to give you some strategies that me and my best clients are using to stay in shape year-round. Does that sound good? They're going to say yes. Like, great. Now, at the end of the call, I'm going to let you know whether or not I can help. If I do think I can help, I'll invite you to join our 21-day transformation challenge. And I either want a hell yes or a hell no, nothing in the middle. Is that cool? Okay, great. Now, that's called the pre-frame. Now, what the pre-frame does is it sets the tone for the call, okay? You want to set the tone for the call so the prospect knows why you were on that phone call. Then you want to get into the script, okay? Now, as you're rolling through the script, you want to ask these questions, and it's super important that you're taking notes. Why? Because you can reference these notes later on in the call if you're getting objections. So what you want to do is you want to take some notes. So John, now let's get into it. So what's the number one goal that you want to accomplish in your fitness journey? And you want to have your notepad ready, and you want to start taking notes. Cool. All right, great. So you want to lose 20 pounds. And what we're doing right now to work towards that goal? So basically whatever they say, you want to repeat it back to them. Okay, cool. So you want to lose 20 pounds. And so what are you doing right now to work towards that goal? And they're going to say, I'm not really doing anything, or maybe I'm going for walks or whatever. Okay, that makes sense. And I'm curious, you say you want to lose 20 pounds. Why is that important to you, John? Like, why do you want to lose the weight? And why do you want to lose the weight right now? Here's the important part. You want to emphasize the word now. You want to get them thinking about why they need to change now. We're actually going to use this why now statement 3 times throughout the call to really anchor the fact that they need to take action now. All right, John. So walk me through a typical day of eating for you. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. Okay, great. And do you drink any alcohol? I'm going to pause here for a second, you guys. It's super important that you understand that your goal is to, on the call, you want to imagine yourself like a doctor, right? You go into the doctor's office. The first thing he does is he sits you down in the bed and he asks you a bunch of questions. Okay, so your ear hurts. How long has it been hurting for? Okay, is there any other parts of your body that are hurting? And have you noticed any other areas of your life that you're struggling? Are you struggling with your sleep? Are you getting enough rest? Are you eating enough food? Like, your doctor is diagnosing you. You want to imagine yourself like a doctor. Your job is not to coach them on the call. Your job is to diagnose the problem on the call, and then you're going to offer the prescription, which your doctor would do, and the prescription is going to be your 21-day fitness challenge. Okay, great. So do you drink any alcohol? All right, a little bit. Do you smoke any cigarettes? So how many times per week would you say that you eat out per week? So you're eating out about 3 times a week. You drink, you say you have about 5 to 10 drinks per week, and you smoke a pack of cigarettes a day. Okay, great. So then you want to reference, or you want to take notes of all these expenses that they're spending on stuff that's actually hurting their goals. At the end of the call, if they're like, I can't afford it, you can literally be like, okay, I totally hear you, John. Now, let me ask you a question, because one of the things you said earlier on the call is you said you spend about, you eat out about 5 times a week. So if you eat 5 times a week, it's about $250 a week, times that by a month, it's about $1,000 a month. So if we cut down on eating out and we invested in your health and fitness goals and you were able to lose that 20 pounds, would it make it worth the investment? So you need to be taking notes. Otherwise, you won't be able to do that. Okay, John, so you mentioned that losing weight is your number one fitness goal. And I'm curious, like, why do you need to lose this weight right now? And how do you feel about where your health, body, and mindset is right now on a scale of 1 to 10? Like 1 being the very worst and 10 being the very best. A 7. Ooh, okay. That's not very good. Okay, so why is it important that you make a change now? And I think this is important because a lot of people really put off their goals until later. But why did you get on this call with me? Why do you want to make a change now? Yeah, because you want to be healthy for your kids. I love that. Okay, so let's talk about this, John. Let's say that we accomplished all your fitness goals. At the end of the 21-day challenge, you end up losing 15 pounds. You're in the best shape of your life. What does that look like for you? And how would it make you feel if we were able to lose that 20 pounds that you wanted to lose? That's great. I love that. What would you do to celebrate? Help them see that it's possible for them to achieve their wildest fitness goals, and that you're going to believe in them, and that you can see that for themselves. Honestly, I can see you losing the weight too, and I can tell you're really serious about this and really committed to this. I love that. Okay, John. So now that I know what you want to lose 20 pounds. Why do you think you haven't been able to do this on your own? Now, you want to ask this question because you want to make them aware that they've been trying and they haven't been able to achieve it on their own. Okay, John, this is the money question. And John, I just want to play devil's advocate for a second. Let's just pretend you get off this call, you don't take any action, and you stay in the exact same place, and maybe your health gets worse. You're eating the same foods, doing the same exercise routine, and nothing changes. How would that make you feel? Not very good, right? Okay, so would you say that this change is a need right now and not a want? Like you need to change and you don't want to change? Perfect. All right, John. So now you want to repeat their goals back to them to show them that you were listening. Okay, so I just want to make you understand this clip, make sure I understand you, John. So your goal is to lose 20 pounds, and that's your number one goal. And the biggest struggle you have is you're not really sure what to eat or like how much food to eat. And you said your biggest reason why you want to change is you want to be a good example for your kids, and you want them to look to their father as the example of what health and fitness looks like. Is that correct? Okay, great. Now, just curious, on a scale of 1 to 10, John, how committed are you to getting rid of that, 20 pounds that you mentioned and getting into the best shape of your life? So this is where you're going to test their commitment levels before you talk about any pricing. If they say 1 to 4, you want to say that's a pretty low number. Why is that? And if they don't give you a good reason, get off the phone. They're not going to be a good client. If they say anywhere between 4 to 7, be like, okay, that's pretty average. Why is that? You want to challenge them before you talk about price. Because if you start talking about price before you challenge them, they're out, right? They already told you they're not committed. So when you drop the price, they're going to be out. But if they say, I'm a 7, and you're like, well, I don't really work with 7s. I only work with 10s. So why are you a 7? And they're like, oh, I'm a little bit scared and I don't know if it's going to work. And you're like, well, what if I was able to make sure that you were able to get the results? I held you accountable and you actually were following a plan that was designed to help you win. Would you be a 10 or would you be a 7? I'd be a 10. Okay, great. So at the start of the call, John, I let you know that I was going to let you know whether I could help you or not. The good news is that you're definitely the type of person I can get results for. Would you like to hear about how I can help you? Perfect. Okay, so it's called the We Do Transformations 21-Day Fitness Challenge, and here's what you're going to get. First, you're going to get a meal and workout plan. It comes with incredible and easy to make recipe videos that are updated on a regular basis. You're literally going to feel like you're cheating on your diet while you're losing your weight. And as for the workout program, there's going to be a workout plan for you to follow in the 21-day challenge. It's designed to burn fat, build lean muscle, and help you get into the best shape of your life. Does that sound good? You want to say, does that sound good? You want them to say yes. Cool. Second, the coaching. You're going to lose motivation, no doubt. Everybody does. So I'm going to be your one-on-one coach and make sure you absolutely crush this challenge. I'll be holding you accountable and making sure that you come to these next 21 days as a new person. Does that sound good? Perfect. And lastly, the supplementation and a $10,000 cash prize. Finally, you're going to get some weight loss supplements from me shipped directly to your house during this challenge. And the best transformation in the next 21 days is going to win $10,000 cash. So you will have a chance to win $10,000 just because you lost weight. Is this all sounding good to you? Perfect. So out of all the parts of the program that I mentioned, the training plan, the nutrition plan, the coaching, the supplementation, what part do you feel like you need the most? Okay, great. And why do you feel like that part would benefit you the most specifically? Perfect. So you want to get them to sell it back to you. So this is what I call price anchoring, what we're about to do here, okay? So, you guys have different packages that you sell. You can sell the $120 package. You could also sell the $350 supplement package. Honestly, you can sell whatever you want. If you want to start your confidence level, starting with selling the $120 package, do it. But I know that you guys also have a $350 supplement package that you can sell, so you can sell that as well. So here's what you're going to say. All right, so if you were to hire an in-person trainer, it would cost you about $1,000 for 1 month, and you wouldn't get any nutrition plans. The 21-day fitness challenge comes with training, nutrition, supplementation, coaching, and it only costs $120 to get started. That's less than the cost of a Starbucks coffee per day. Would you like to lock in a spot? Then you're going to shut up, and you want to let them speak. You're like, oh, wow, that's actually a really good price. Yeah, cool, let's do it. Okay, great. So let's do it. I'm going to go grab my computer. I'm sending you a text. Can you see it? So you should have your payment link for the coaching program already ready in your notes in your phone. And then when they say yes, you want to text them the payment link. At this point, you need to be direct. And you're going to say this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, John, is I'm going to put you on hold for 1 minute. And I'm going to go get your questionnaire ready. So go ahead and take care of that investment right now. And when I come back, I'm going to walk you through the next steps. Is that cool? Okay, great. I'll be right back. And then you put them on hold. Be direct. If you be direct, put them on hold, you will cement the sale. Awesome. Did you send out the investment? So you're going to put them on hold for a minute, wait till the payment comes through. Like, okay, great. Did you send out the investment? That's amazing. Now, next step, I need your full name, email address, and phone number. Perfect. Now, are you more of a fruity flavor or a chocolate kind of or a chocolate and coffee kind of person? Because we have a lot of different flavors to choose from for your supplements. Okay, great. So I'm going to send you some chocolate protein. So what I'm going to get you to do is go to www.wedotransformation.com and register using my coach code. Yep. So let's do that right now. So just go to, my coach code is blah, 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 blah. Perfect. So what I want you to do is make sure you respond to the email that it sends you. It's going to complete your registration. There's also going to be links to Telegram I want you to click, so I don't want you to miss on any daily motivation support. Also, I want you to browse around the site and check out all the PDFs and workout videos. All right? Perfect. Are you ready to change your life and win $10,000 cash? You could win. You never know. All right. Well, welcome to the challenge. Get all the registration stuff handled, and by the end of the day, and let's make some magic happen together. I'm super proud of you, and we'll chat again soon. Send me a message once you're all done everything. Let's try to get that done by the end of the day. Is that cool? Beautiful. Guys, and that is the phone script. Now, I'm going to walk you guys through all the objections in a later unit, but you guys are going to have access to the objections here. But for now, I want you guys to understand that that is the phone script. I want you to take messy action. I want you to start utilizing this phone script immediately, because I promise you, if you do, you're going to start signing some clients right away. Let's go.